I spent years chasing daylight down that line. Neon signs, church lights, anything that shine. Get my back turned hard to the black behind. Thought if I stayed in the glow, I'd save my mind. Around 3 a.m. on an old dirt road, moon blinked out like a blown out bowl. Street lamp died, whirlwind cold. All I had to live was the weight of my soul. Looked down, saw my shadow thick as tar, spread out wide like a busted scar. Then I heard something pounding low and slow, not in my chest, in the dark below. I said, God, if I'm yours, why is my dark this deep? Something in a quiet growl.
Your bed don't creep.
I face my shadow and it beat louder than light. Iron heart drum in the middle of the night. Wasn't no halo, wasn't clean or white, just a black old shape holding on to life. I thought the sun was the only thing keeping me alive. Turns out the dark taught my blood to survive. Yeah, I stepped in the black I've been running from all my life. I've been good on living holy in a wide-eyed room. Had an amp playing saved in a pressed-up suit. Step outside, trade grace for a gun and a grin. Run, rush it over love, drown guilt and gin. I wore light like armor I didn't deserve. Ballroom stage, every eye observed. If the spotlight hit, I'd crack my smile. Anything to not feel that dark exile. But that night, when the world killed every lamb, roll turned quiet and the air turned damp, I took one breath and I shoved my eyes at the whole damn night. Wrap me in his high. Devil said, boy, you're mine in here. I laughed, I've been yours for years, my dear. Then my own voice rose from the tar at my feet, saying, you ain't done till your fear is obsolete. I said, if this is me, then let me see it plain. My shadow is back, stand still in the pain.
I face my shame, makes me louder than light. Like soul synthetic drum, which don't get wash me pure. Didn't kill my sin, but it gave my shame a backbone again. I don't chase every bright fake sign no more. I walk the dark, I'm shaking hands with before. Yeah, the part of me I try to bury out of sight. That's the drum that keeps me moving through the fight.
If everyone sings and never met the stain, they can sing up there. I'll sing in the rain with the cold in my chest and the black in my veins. I'll pray with the grin through the thunder and the flames. They burned out the day till I had no light, so I stepped in my own and it held me tight. I faced my shadow, wasn't pretty, wasn't right, but my heart in the dark beat louder than the He walked in late with the barroom on his breath, red on his knuckles like he'd shaken hands with death. Moonlight caught the stain he couldn't shake. Tried scrubbing in the sink till his fingers ached. Water ran pink, then clear, then thin, but the weight of what he'd done stayed under his skin. Out back of a church where the candles burn low, he stared at his hands in that busted yellow glow. He said, God, if you're watching, I ain't asking faith. Just tell me what to burn to get you to care. He burned his hands and he called it prayer. Let the flame lick high, let the skin peel bare.
broken hymn, meat and wax, cheap grace and sin. Yeah, the church saw wounds, thought devil in there, but he saw a way to carry what he'd done and not tear. He dealt in dirt since he first found guns, ran with bad blood, Adel ran good ones. Took what he wanted with a steady hand, left a trail of red in a tight small town. Once had a girl with a cross on a chain, said baby you can change, he just laughed in the rain. Now her name's on a stone by a leaning tree. Every time he drinks, it's her eyes he sees. Tonight he knelt where the votives glow, stole one candle like a holy roll, struck a match on the heel of his boot, held his palms out slow like they were rotten fruit. He whispered, devil, you can watch, but you don't lead. Flame answered back, you're gonna feel what your choices bleed. He said, I don't need clean, just a way to stand. Fire hiss, then pay your price through your own two hands. He burned his hands and he called it prayer. Let the flesh turn bright into smoky air. Didn't beg for a pardon or a second try, just took every flame like a truth he couldn't lie. Now when he lifts those wreck scars high, the town sees pain, he sees still alive. Yeah, the blood he spilled don't just disappear, it lives in the lines that the fire wrote here. If heaven wants saints with unbroken skin, he'll stand outside while they all walk in. Cause he found a kind of faith in the burning glare, where the hurt runs deep but the heart don't scare. They won't understand when he don't hide his shame, when he kisses each scar like it's got her name. They see a sinner who went too far out there, just burned his hands, and he calls it prayer. Yeah, he burned those hands, and that's the only way he knows to pray.
They dragged me out where the dirt road ends. Rope on my wrist, laughter on the wind. Cross lay waiting like a busted frame. Sheriff said, boy, this is what you became. Nails in a bucket like little steel sins. Old church bell ringing for the place I'd been. Sky turned bruised, air thick with rain. Whole damn crowd waiting for me to learn pain. They stretched my arms to my shoulders, scream. Hammer hit iron, sparks and steam. Blood ran warm down splinter wood. Someone whispered, now I like good. I looked up slow and I smiled through the spit. Said you ain't seen nothing till you see what I do with it. They nailed me down and I left the storm away. Thunder rolled harder with each breath I take. Wasn't laughing cause I won, I just ran out of fear. Ain't nothing left to steal. When they stripped you clear, when cut my wrist, burst hurts on the spikes, I grinned at the sky, said do what you like. for sure. Ran cars, ran guns, ran out on hope. Had a woman once with a rosary chain. Said, baby, your heart's just hitting a stain. I laughed her off, took off to a sin. Now the bees in my head won't stop rattling. Up on that wood with the sky gone black. Whole life crawled up my busted back. Devil in my ear said, now you're mine. I chuckled, you've been written for a long damn time. I looked down low at the ones throwing stones. Heard one kid ask mama why he sound like home. She said, hush, that's what happens when you cross that line. I winked at the boy, said, you'll be just fine. I breathe God, if you're real, I ain't asking to stay. Just don't let my last sound leave me slipping away. They nailed me down and I left the storm away. Turned my last high place to a heaven I'd break. Lightning trace crosses in a black, black sky. Every crack of thunder felt like my war cry. I wasn't begging for a crown or a clean white name. Just roared at the dog, look, I'm still the same. Yeah, they thought that the wood and the nails would take my say, but my laugh climbed up where their prayers fell away. Now when clouds roll in and the wind runs wild, you can hear that grin in the weather style. Some call it wrath, some call it just rain. I call it proof that I outlived pain. If heaven wants quiet, it can close that gate. I'll sing in the thunder and keep my faith. They tied my body to a dead man's stake, but my soul cracked a joke and made the whole sky shake. They nailed me down, and I left the storm away. You've been staring off the edge since you were a kid. Whole town whispering about the wrong you did. They hug the fence line, pray soft, stay small. You walk where the rock starts thinking about a fall. Dust on your boots, dry prayer on your tongue. Cross on your neck that you wore for fun. Below that canyon's just a black, white drum. Beat so low, only dead men home. They say, step back, boy, that drop ain't kind. But fear's just a rhythm you've been keeping in time. You touch that air like you're feeling for a chord. 1 foot out on the thin stone board. You whisper, God, if you're there, watch me lean. Wind laughs back, jump clean or die unseen. You're the feet that dance above the abyss. Turn a long hard drop to a crooked kiss while they shake and kneel on the safer ground. You tap that edge like a snare drum sound. Yeah, the rocks give way, but you don't call it doom. You call it tempo in the sky sick room. The fall ain't dead when you roll with the spin. It's a beat you ride when you finally give. You carry too much blood on your quiet hands. Cadillac gives, grow at Holy Land. Shotgun, scripture, whiskey on your breath. Lay with sin like you lay with death. One wild-eyed girl once grabbed your coat. Said, baby, there's a ledge in your heavy throat. You keep standing still, it's gonna eat you whole. You just smiled then, so that's the price of a soul. Now you're here where the wind can smell your fear. Gun on your hip, no savior near. You look straight down at the long black mountain. For the first damn time, you start to smile. Devil in your wheel goes jump your mind. You grin, I've been yours since my first bad line. Then you hear your own heart kick fall on the floor like a drummer hiding your bones back door. You say, if I gotta drop, I ain't dropping like stone. The void homes back, then fall like you already on. Whoa.
feet that danced above the abyss, spun with the wind, turned terror to bliss. Every loose rock under you tried to break, you just mashed it, slide with the steps you take. They call it falling, but you call it time. A downbeat dropping a crooked rhyme. Yeah, the whole world's cliff wants to see you miss. You just ride that drop like it don't exist.
Now when life cuts out and the ground feels gone, when the night drops open like a swallowed dawn, you don't beg for wings or a safer land. You just trust that drum in your shaking hands.
If heaven wants sheep, then never look down. Let them graze in the glow of a safe small town. You'll be dancing still where the black air spins, 'cause the fall ain't dead. It's the rhythm you're